Good evening. Good evening, everyone. I'm pleased to welcome you to the Fir Ridge 2023 commencement ceremony. I will now ask the graduating class of 2023 to enter. Graduates, please take your seats. Tonight's program includes remarks from our superintendent, student speeches, awards, scholarships, and of course the most important part of the night, the presentation of our graduates. Before the superintendent's speech, I ask that you stand or stay respectfully seated as the national anthem plays. So without further ado, let's begin with a few words from our superintendent, Mr. Ken Richardson. Please join me in welcoming him to the podium.
First, thank you, Principal Straw, very much. And I get to be the first to say it. Congratulations, class of 2023. I think they need another big round of applause. And I'm so excited to be here. And I want to start by saying that I'm excited to be here and recognizing each of you. You're truly an amazing group of individuals who are graduating today and ready to move forward in your lives. I know you'll all be a success. It is truly inspiring to reflect on all of your hard work, and I believe your futures are full of nothing but success. It is now my privilege to introduce our amazing school board members. Each of these individuals spend countless hours to lead and support our great school district. I would like to personally recognize and thank School Board Member Frida Christopher, Yes, please, if we could have an applause. School Board Member Stephanie Stevens. School Board Member Heather Franklin. School Board Member Hua Nguyen. School Board Member Aaron Barrow. School Board Vice Chair Gabriela Saldana Lopez. And finally, our Board Chair, Donna Barber. Thank you for all you give on behalf of this David Douglas School District. It truly means the world. To our faculty and administration, your care, rigorous instruction, high expectations, and belief in every student are paramount to each graduate earning their diploma. Simply put, your work makes a difference every day. To all of our parents, guardians, family members, distinguished guests, thank you for sharing your children with the David Douglas School District. Together, we have helped shape and mold tomorrow's leaders. And finally, to our graduates, whether you will be attending university, community college, serving in the military, joining the world of work, or a plethora of so many other options, please know you have what it takes to succeed. Whatever your next steps are, each and every one of you has worked hard, and you should be proud of your accomplishments. Your work has resulted in your earning of a high school diploma. No one can ever take this away from you. Congratulations again. I love my job. I love being superintendent. I love being able to work with youth. I love being able to work with our community. But there's one saying I look forward to saying every single year that I get the privilege to say. So I'm going to say it, and we're going to get going with this graduation. And that is, parents, guardians, family members, and friends, it is my pleasure to certify that these graduates have met the diploma requirements set forth by the David Douglas School District Board of Directors and the State Board of Education. Congratulations, graduates.
Thank you, Mr. Richardson. Today marks a significant milestone in our lives as we gather here to celebrate the culmination of years of hard work, dedication, and perseverance. We have gathered here to celebrate not only your accomplishments, but also the incredible journey we have taken together. These past years have been filled with countless memories, friendships, challenges, and triumphs that have shaped you and the individuals you are today. As we reflect upon your time at Fir Ridge campus, we can't help but be grateful for the support and guidance we have received from our parents, families, and teachers. They have stood by, inspiring and encouraging you to reach your full potential. Without their unwavering belief in your abilities, we would not be standing here today, proudly wearing these graduation gowns. But today is not just about you. It's about the collective achievements of a diverse group of individuals, each with their own unique talents and passions. We have come together as a community, united by the shared pursuit of knowledge and personal growth. We have witnessed the power of collaboration and the strength that comes from supporting one another. As we prepare to leave the familiar hallways of our beloved school, we are filled with a mix of emotions. Excitement for the adventures that lie ahead, nostalgia for the memories you leave behind, and perhaps a touch of apprehension for the unknown that awaits. But you can face that future with confidence because we have equipped with the tools and knowledge to navigate this ever-changing world. Today, as we gather one final time, we have the privilege of hearing from some of your fellow graduates as they share their senior speeches. Each of these speeches represents a unique story, a personal journey that has shaped their high school experience. They will inspire us, challenge us, and remind us of the incredible potential that lies within each and every one of us. We have two very amazing young people who I'm honored to introduce who want to share their journeys. First off, help me in welcoming to the stage Jasmine Dennington.
If you asked me 5 years ago where I thought I'd be today, it wouldn't be here. Growing up, I knew I wanted to make my parents proud by going to school, getting straight A's, and being one of the first in our family to finish out school. But as we all know, life isn't perfect. Things happened in my life that shifted who I was and who I was going to be. I came to Fir Ridge because I was sinking, and they threw me the rope that helped me get here. When I was 10, my mom passed away from lupus, and it shattered my family. My dad distracted himself in unhealthy ways and soon left me in DHS care. I was in the system as a young child, but was eventually taken out. I re-entered at 13 and have been there ever since. The first year, I wasn't allowed to see my family without approval. They questioned who my friends were and made me cut off people they didn't see fit. It was really hard to have a regular life when I was constantly being recorded for signs of abuse and trauma. When I started 8th grade, I got into pointless drama at school and surrounded myself with people who didn't really care about me. I let others influence me into skipping classes, which set me up for failure my senior year. Eventually, I had to realize that I needed to get my life together. I was 17, no job, no plan, nowhere close to graduating. I knew I couldn't live in the past if I wanted to see my future. I started in-person classes after the break from COVID. I was nervous about getting involved in drama, but I was excited to see my friends at school again. I struggled a lot in the beginning. I barely showed up and wasn't passing any classes, but seeing my peers graduate really motivated me to put in the effort. I started applying myself to my work and started passing my classes. I advocated for myself when things were hard, and the results paid off. I had many realizations while being at Fir Ridge. I realized that if I wanted to live a better life than the one I was living, that it's my job to make it happen. I've learned that hard work gets you places, and it's important to keep going even if it's hard. I've learned that despite it all, it's worth it. Getting to walk this stage with my best friends is worth it. To be able to stand here and say, I graduated, I put the work in, and I did this for me is worth it. I want to take the time to thank Fir Ridge staff for being there for me in times of need. When I needed help with assignments or just needed to talk, I could count on anyone in the building to listen. I never took that for granted, and I appreciate every one of you. You make a difference in our lives every day. I am honored to be standing here, representing my class and achieving my goals from childhood. I can stand here proudly knowing that I made my mom and dad proud, even after every curve and every challenge. My word of advice to the class of 2023 comes from a quote by Minor Myers Jr. Go into the world and do well, but more importantly, go into the world and do good. Congratulations, class of 2023.
That's a really hard thing to do. Give Jasmine one more big, loud round of applause. And for our second speaker tonight, you guys are in for a treat. Please help me in welcoming Gigi Gomez-Rivas on up to the stage.
What is good, graduates, families, and friends? Thank you for being here today to share this wonderful evening with us. I am Gigi, and I am a proud graduate from Fir Ridge. Many times I dreamed of standing here and seeing that I achieved it. Look at me now, here I am. Going from graduating preschool, grade school, and middle school, we are now receiving the diploma, the real deal. The beginning of my senior year, I had a challenge to get it done on time. I was focused. I had to get it done and not once give up. I am honored to stand here and say I am the first female graduate to graduate in my whole family. Thank you. It's been a very rocky road these past 12 years, but it's been a fun one. I want to give a thank you to my moms and my pops for sacrificing every day to give me and my siblings a better life. And now it's my turn to sacrifice my knowledge to get it done for them. And I'm glad to say they always push me to do my best and never less. And thank you to my siblings as well, who gave me hope and uplifted me and motivated me. to become bigger and better. And one last thank you is to all the staff members and teachers who took their time just once out of their day to check on me, because not only did the school see my bad days, but they helped me see a good ones too. My plans after high school is to continue making my people proud. In the next upcoming years in community college studying chemistry and becoming a next up top forensic chemist. For my future graduates, look forward, never back. And shout out to the ones who said I couldn't make it. Look at me now.
It is my utmost privilege and honor to stand before you today as we celebrate our journey of growth, resilience, achievement. Today marks a momentous occasion as we bid farewell to your high school years and embark upon the chapter of your lives. To commence this celebration, we begin with the presentation of the Graduate Awards. Our first award being presented is the Personal Growth Award, an integral part of our educational experience. Next, we move on to recognize the vital qualities of citizenship and the impact it has on shaping our society. Citizenship is not merely defined by our legal status or geographic location. It is about the sense of responsibility we have towards our communities and the world at large. Along the same lines, we have our Leadership Award. Leadership is a quality that guides and inspires others, igniting change and progress. Following that, we have our Academic Excellence Award. Academic excellence is a pillar of our educational journey, and it's only fitting that we acknowledge those who have achieved remarkable success in their studies. Lastly, we come to recognize the recognition of the Student of the Year Award. This prestigious honor is bestowed upon an individual who has exemplified the qualities of academic excellence, leadership, and unwavering dedication to their studies. To present these awards, we are privileged to have our distinguished speakers who have played a significant role in nurturing our graduating class. Their guidance, mentorship, and unwavering support have been invaluable to our collective success. We extend our deepest gratitude to these esteemed individuals for their dedication and commitment to our education. To give our first award, it is my honor and privilege to introduce our amazing counselor, Katie Amos. Please help me in welcoming her to the stage.
Hi, my name is Katie Amos, and I have the honor of being one of the school counselors at Fir Ridge. And first off, I want to say to all the parents and caregivers out there, thank you for allowing me to work with these outstanding young people. I love this work, and I love our students. Tonight, I am giving the Personal Growth Award. I'm very excited to give this award because it's my favorite award that we give. In my view, personal growth is what it's all about. Trying, failing, trying again, persevering, reflecting, putting one foot in front of the other until finally we meet change and success. And every single one of you graduates have done this. You have all grown and changed so much in your time at Fir Ridge, and I am so proud of each and every one of you. The recipient of this year's Personal Growth Award came to Fir Ridge midway through their sophomore year. Life was pretty rough at that time, and school wasn't necessarily the top priority, rightfully so. On top of transitioning to Fir Ridge during a global pandemic, this student was experiencing some heavy personal things that most adults never have to face. But they hung on, they kept going, they wrestled with their demons, and they kept showing up, they persevered, and slowly but surely they began to prioritize their well-being and their education, and we all saw and felt a shift. At the start of this year, their senior year, this student told me they wanted to graduate on time. I'll be honest, I was skeptical. They still had a lot of credit to earn and not much time to do it in. We made a plan, and I sent them on their way, wondering if they'd be able to pull it off. And then little by little, credits started to roll in, classes were passed. I'd see this student staying after school, putting in extra effort, asking questions. As one teacher put it, they showed a willingness to step out of their comfort zone and put in the work. They would not settle for less than what they knew they were inherently capable of and would go the extra mile to do what was necessary to succeed. And here we are, succeed you did despite all the odds. I am incredibly proud and honored to present this year's Personal Growth Award to Haley Monfils. Next up, we have the awesome Miss Colbert.
What's up, y'all? My name's Colbert, and I also have the honor and privilege of being Fir Ridge's kind of like art teacher, kind of do everything. And this evening, I have the distinct honor to recognize a remarkable high school student who exemplifies the true spirit of citizenship. Citizenship is a quality that encompasses a deep-rooted commitment to our community's culture, a genuine concern for others, and a willingness to take action to make the world a better place. This award recognizes the embodiment of those qualities in one person, someone who has consistently demonstrated their dedication to making a positive impact in our school and on those around them. The recipient of this Citizenship Award is an outstanding student, not just academically, but also in their character and integrity. Here are some things that their teachers have had to say about them. This student was a model classroom citizen. I could always count on them to be a leader in small group discussions, encouraging others to participate. They engaged with every learning activity and always had a positive attitude and a friendly demeanor that rubbed off on those around them. Another teacher said, they possess a natural charisma that draws people in, a magnetic personality that uplifts others, an unwavering, no-nonsense approach to the work that they do. They are kind and a supportive friend to those who need them and treat others with respect. They set a high achievement tone in class and would settle for nothing less than an A+. If they felt that something was unfair, they would be the first to speak up. They advocate for others, and they are steadfast in speaking the truth. Another teacher said, this student led by example, often being the first in the class to finish assignments, talk about using class time wisely. They had near perfect attendance and maintained almost all A's in their 2 years' time at Fir Ridge. This student possesses a natural charm that puts the people around them at ease. Honesty and fairness are important to them as they exude an attitude that can bring a group together. By the way, this student single-handedly trained every student who worked in our student store and left their mark as the best hot cocoa maker of the year. So please join me in congratulating Jessie Frost as the recipient of this year's Citizenship Award.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Tara. I'm one of the science teachers at Fir Ridge campus, and I have the privilege of giving out our next award that goes to a student who best demonstrates outstanding leadership. So throughout high school, students are given countless opportunities to grow as leaders, from how they interact in the classroom, joining committees, their willingness to participate in school-wide events, or mentoring roles, just to name a few. This particular student used all those opportunities and showed us through the actions that they took the positive influence they had on others. This is a student who left behind a better school than when they got there. They showed open and honest communication, empathy, inclusion, integrity, and resilience, all the while being confident, influential, and a role model. Even though the student has faced various obstacles and setbacks, they demonstrated resilience by bouncing back, persevering, and learning. Here's what some of their teachers had to say about them. This student is a natural leader, both by example and encouragement. They have an easy way with peers and adults that allow them to connect positively with everyone. They set an excellent tone in the classroom, balancing humor with productivity. If you had a hard time getting a class under control, or you needed to get a message across to everyone, you could just give the student a nod of your head, and a second later, they had the entire class paying attention. Cooler heads always prevail. This student has always managed to be calm in the middle of the storm. They are wicked smart, and there's no question that this student possesses strong leadership qualities. They have encouraged their fellow students to step out of their comfort zone, embrace challenges, and embrace a growth mindset. Their ability to motivate and inspire others has led to a remarkable transformation, not only in their peers, but in our entire school community. I have no doubt that they will continue to lead by example, speak their mind, and find success in whatever path they choose. And on that note, I would like to present the award for Outstanding Leadership to Gigi Gomez-Rivas. All right.
Good evening, everybody. It's such a pleasure to be here with you all. I have the great pleasure of announcing the Academic Excellence Award tonight. So this Fir Ridge student who receives this award demonstrates academic excellence through the achievement of the highest cumulative grade point average, in this case, a 3.8 GPA, of their entire class over the course of their high school career. The student I'm recognizing came to Fir Ridge campus at the beginning of this school year and shared this insight in a presentation describing their culture. I've always strived for the highest points possible because there's always room for improvement and growth. Without a doubt, this growth mindset has enabled them to graduate a year early from high school. In a profile essay written for class, this student described their mom as their greatest role model, best friend, and idol. Certainly their support has been invaluable in navigating the transition to a new school late in their high school career. A teacher had this to say: this student was an exceptional social studies student, exhibiting a strong interest in history and government topics while making insightful connections. They were curious and engaged, participated constructively in class discussions, and always produced excellent written work. They were a pleasure to work with. This scholar hopes to go on to Mount Hood Community College to work toward their dream of becoming a mortuary scientist, an admirable goal, perhaps influenced in part by Tara Rydell's forensics class. Please join me in congratulating Celeste Mandujano Esparza as this year's recipient. And here you go, my dear. Thank you. Whoops. Now I'd like to welcome to the stage
Greetings, everyone. I have the honor of teaching social studies. Congratulations, class of 2023. I couldn't be more proud of you. I've made authentic connections with so many of you, including hair product. You've helped me enjoy being a teacher, and I will always cherish the time we have spent together. Months ago, I called dibs on giving the award for Student of the Year because really she was more like Student of the Decade. As one of her teachers called her one of the most academically gifted teachers in my career. That teacher has been teaching even longer than me, which, as you can see, is saying something. And I have to agree, I've been teaching for over 20 years, and I've never had a student more fully engaged in the process of learning. Whatever the opposite of bare minimum is, that's what she put into every assignment. Her notebook was a wonder to behold, full of margin notes with connections to other topics and other time periods. Her slideshows and presentations were well researched, visually stimulating and informative. Her written work was rich in vocabulary and varied in sentence structure, documenting eloquently all that she had learned. And yet she has always remained humble, grounded, kind, and caring of others. I will never forget her. Here are some observations from other teachers. This student is a shining example of excellence in every aspect of their academic journey. Their dedication to their studies is unparalleled, consistently achieving top grades and demonstrating a thirst for knowledge. This student's integrity, kindness, and unwavering commitment to their learning make them a true role model. There is likely nothing that this student would not excel at if they put their minds to it. This student may be a better teacher and made my curriculum more interesting. Their intelligence, enthusiasm, and ability to see a problem from all angles inspire me to create lessons, activities, and labs with more creativity and higher level reasoning. I am 100% sure this student will be successful at whatever route they choose after high school. So yeah, it is my pleasure to announce Student of the Year, the Decade, our careers, Michaela Cowan.
Hello, everyone. My name is Jessica Young, and I am the part-time counselor at Fir Ridge campus. At this time, we'd like to recognize a few of this year's scholarship winners. To start, our Future Connect scholars. Future Connect is a program at Portland Community College that aims to eliminate barriers to attending and completing college for first-generation students. In our view, this is one of the most important and comprehensive scholarship programs offered in this region, setting students up for success for years to come. This year, approximately 820 students in our region applied for this scholarship, and 350 were awarded. 10 Fir Ridge students were selected as 2023 Future Connect scholarships recipients at Portland Community College, and we couldn't be more proud of them. Please stand as I read your names. Giovanni Alvarado, Rachel Diaz Ortiz, Charlo Franklin, Jesse Frost, Gigi Gomez Rivas, Haley Monfils, Bea Kendall, Adrian Spears. Congratulations, Future Connect scholars. And now I'd like to ask John Flaherty of the David Douglas Dads Club to come up and present their scholarship winner.
Good evening and congratulations to all graduates and your families. I'm John Flaherty with the David Douglas Dads Club, a fundraising arm for the David Douglas School District for over 60 years. We've been giving away scholarships to students at David Douglas High School for over 20 years, and we've had the privilege for the last 6 years to include the graduates of Fir Ridge School to that agenda. I'd like to give a brief PR statement here. We have, one of the reasons that we have the money to give away is many fundraising projects, and one we have coming up very soon is our fireworks stand, and we do need volunteers for that, graduates and families. And you can get that information on our David Douglas Dads Club webpage that's attached to the school webpage. The winner for our $500 scholarship tonight is a person who was really the only unanimous choice of our scholarship committee this year. We gave away other scholarships to the graduates at David Douglas High School, but this particular person was the easiest decision to make. And we're very proud to be able to help in this situation. The winner of the David Douglas Dad Scholarship is Elianette Mandico Esparza. I'm sorry I mispronounced that.
And now I'd like to invite Frida Christopher to the stage to present the David Douglas Education Foundation Scholarships winners.
It's so good to be here this year. It's one of my favorite things to do. I'm treasurer of the David Douglas Education Foundation, and I find one of the most fun things we do on our foundation is give away money, which is what I'm doing tonight. I have to say these scholarships began at giving to Fir Ridge before Fir Ridge even existed. It was when, I'm dating myself, but it goes back to the old building where Ron Russell now stands. So it's been over 20 years that these scholarships have been given out to students each year. This year, for the Moore Parker Scholarship for $500 is Nevaeh Prindle Soto. This Educational Foundation Scholarship because over 20 years ago I sat at what wasn't Fir Ridge then, but a graduating class of only 9, and I thought we should be giving a scholarship for this group as well. And so at that time we established a $1,000 scholarship to be given each year. And this year the David Douglas Educational Foundation Scholarship goes to Michaela Cohen.
I'm tall. Before we celebrate our graduates, I'd like to express my gratitude to a group of people that have played an integral role in shaping these students' journeys to get to this moment. I want to extend my appreciation to the exceptional staff of Fir Ridge, which includes teachers, counselors, support staff, and community members. Without their support, these students would not be sitting here today. To the Fir Ridge staff and partners, please rise so we can acknowledge you. Lastly, I want to acknowledge everyone in the audience, our families, which include parents, step-parents, guardians, foster parents, and our beloved grandparents, sibling, and extended family members, mentors, and friends. Your guidance through this daily journey of our graduates have been instrumental in bringing them to this evening, even if they're late. Your presence here tonight deserves special recognition. Can you give a big round of applause for all of you? Class of 2023, today we gather here to celebrate an amazing group of students. I always struggle with what to say on a night like tonight. I get nervous that what I say will not be meaningful or it won't honor the trials and tribulations that have shaped your high school career. And so what I did was what any one of you students would do, and I took out my cell phone and I got on TikTok. And I was reminded of a quote from the late Kobe Bryant. He said something like, "The most important thing is to try and inspire people so that they can be great in whatever they want to do." And it made me instantly think about Fir Ridge and all of you. We stand before you, dear graduates, as witnesses of your accomplishments and admirers of your determination and strength. Your freshman year was unlike any other. You faced the challenges of a pandemic head-on, and the sudden transition to online learning tested your ability, your adaptability, your resilience, and your self-motivation. Yet despite those hurdles, you persevered. You found the inner strength to overcome adversity and continue your educational journey. Though through it all, you have proven that the spirit of Fir Ridge runs deep within your veins. We strive to ignite the fire of ambition with each of you, fueling your drive to achieve greatness. You possess potential, and a mission is to nurture that. Sorry, I just messed up. You possess potential, and our mission is to nurture that potential, helping you unleash your full capabilities. You go beyond conventional boundaries, embracing innovation, approaches tailored to your unique strengths, interests, and aspirations. We recognize your path to success may diverge from the norm, and we celebrate that divergence. As a community, we inspire you to explore uncharted territories, embrace intellectual curiosity, and pursue your passions with unyielding determination. As you embark on your individual paths, remember that the invaluable lessons that you have learned from the Fir Ridge community and Kobe Bryant, and use your unique talents and passions to inspire others to be great with whatever you do. Fir Ridge class of 2023, I stand before you today humbled and honored to witness your greatness. With that being said, it's time for our graduates to receive their diplomas. I'd like to welcome to the stage Superintendent Richardson and Board Chair Donna Barber.
Nicole Alejandra Marva. Taylor Scott LaRue. Zachary Arthur Lawson Delaney. Giovanni Alvarado Lopez. Derek Emmanuel Lynn. Mackenzie Hannah Marie Brewer. Haley Lynn Monfeld. Gigi Gomez Rivas. Diego Sanchez Ochoa. Jaden Emilian Woodruff. Joanne Marshawn Holt Jr. Mabel Elizabeth Pepper. Brasia Smith. Israel Xavier Maurice McCarthy. Tu Meng. Fu Chao. Leia Nieves Mendoza. Jesse Deshawn Frost. Alianette Celeste Mandujano Esparza. Michaela Rose Cowan. Andres Perez Santiago. Layla Victoria Cole. Jasmine Chanel Bennington. Ariana Lincoln McKenzie. Jaden Serenity Rose Higgins. Jada Lauren Gilcrease. Malik D'Anthony Allen. D'Artagnan Cotton. Frederick George Sharga. Sadante Water. Abdi Ali. Majaya Washington. Adriana Spears.
Congratulations again, graduates. We are so proud of you. All right, we have one more thing to do. Graduates in the class of 2023, please stand. To signify you are a high school graduate, you may move your tassel from the right side of your cap to the left. Friends, family, staff, honored guests. It is with great pleasure that I present to you the Fir Ridge graduating class of 2023. Thank you so much and have a wonderful evening.